Read. We're happy to say that Hayden Panettiere joins us for her first morning show interview about her memoir. First, how are you feeling? Because I think you unpack a lot in this book, and I would think a lot of it would be difficult to talk about. So how are you feeling as you sit here today getting ready to launch your book tour?
Honestly, I'm always nervous, but this time I'm the rawest version of myself that I've ever been. I'm not walking out, promoting a project or a character that I played or able to hide behind anything. So I feel always a little bit overwhelmed by the subject matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't get easier.
I know, Hayden, let's take a deep breath, because you write about the book Life Quakes, which I like that phrase, by the way. You said it's not about losses. When it's tumultuous times in your life and you've had some, you call them life quakes.
Life quakes, yeah.
And you get through it how?
You get through it by time, finding good therapists, being willing to reflect, check in with yourself.
Yeah.
Really do the work.
But let's talk about your life. You're born, your mom jokes that you came out of the womb saying, "Thanks, I got it from here."
Yeah.
Which is sort of a telltale about you were feisty from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You say by the time you were 5, you had done 50 commercials. Your mom, from what I read, also was an actress and seemed to take a lot of joy and pride out of what you did too. But it also created conflicts between the two of you. It's complicated, the relationship with your mom.
When your mother is chosen to take the 8-month-old baby to the audition rooms, into those audition rooms, and it went from there and progressed into 50 commercials by the time I was 5. I was on a soap opera by 4 years old. And it said it never stopped. And it was every moment on set. I didn't care about anybody else's opinion but my mom's, because I knew that if she was unhappy with my performance in any way, that the rest of the day was going to be ruined.
Yes.
It was going to be a very bad day.
And your mom was tough. You had a lot of, this is what got me, your praise for your over-the-top performances, which you think is a good thing. But what happened when you get the praise for being over the top in your performances?
Yeah, that's something that I realized that I had been crying. Once people figured out that I could cry on cue the way that I did, it was in everything, literally every scene. And it went from being a kid and having to imagine just that your pet passed away or something. But then as I got older, the imagery became darker and darker and darker, and the emotion that I had to hold within me in order to get those trigger tears going, and it became harder and harder to jump out of it. I didn't know where my character started and where I ended,
and where it began.
Just enmeshed.
But what was interesting to me, Hayden, you said you began to associate those over-top performances
with praise.
Catastrophe with adoration.
Yeah.
That had to be confusing as a young child.
Very confusing. Very confusing. I mean, there I was, feeling just this deep sadness. And then the people were so happy afterwards. And you do that over such a long period of time, years after years, that of course it's gonna take its toll on you emotionally. I was like, this isn't healthy.
Yes.
There's no way that this is not taken, and it was, I had to find the right therapist in order to make the proper connections and realize, to realize and to try to heal.
But the turning point for you is when you got the role in Heroes. I mean, you became a household name almost immediately.
Pretty much overnight, yeah.
Yeah, talk about what that process was like and how your life changed in that moment.
Oh my gosh, well.
And the spotlight that was on you.
I remember I was 16 years old when I had always thought about what my first paparazzi picture would look like. And I walked out of my apartment, it was the first time, and it was like literally looking down the barrel of a gun. Yeah. And I remember feeling terrible terrified and overwhelmed. And back in the 2000s, there were no boundaries at all. It was rough and tough, and it like no holds barred. And
the way they spoke to you,
the way they
hunted,
literally like prey.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, so you become famous, and during this time you meet Vladimir, who's the father of your child, who didn't realize how famous you were at first.
No, he had no idea.
So then the two of you get together and you have a baby.
Yes.
At a time for many people, it's just a joyous occasion. But for you, what happened?
For me, I had a wonderful pregnancy. I worked throughout my whole pregnancy, and I had a really rough birth, to the point where I almost didn't make it through. And then the postpartum depression started, and there I am with this beautiful, healthy, beautiful baby girl in this very fortunate life, and I could not for the life of me be happy. I was so depressed, and I just couldn't find my way out.
You wanted to be happy too. That's the thing. You were
desperately
looking forward to having the baby.
Yeah.
And you write in the book, you are not the mother you thought you'd be, nor the mother you want to be.
I had all these ideas in my head of what I wanted to do as a mom, as a parent, and I think I was also, though at the same time, scared because of what my mom did to me, that I might do that too.
And now
it's my child.
Kaya lives with her dad in the Ukraine, and you're here. And how do you describe the relationship with your daughter today?
I'm so blessed to have a great relationship with her. I fly over there as much as I can. I'm on FaceTime with her all the time. She's now 11 years old, and she's calling mommy more and more. She actually called me, FaceTimed me the other day, and she calls me Brittany. She goes, "Hey, Brittany." And I was like, it took me a second, and I realized she was talking about Bring It On. Because her friends are fans of Bring It On.
Oh, got it.
Oh my gosh, she's now telling me, asking me to Zoom with her friends. Well, so I'm cool now.
Well, I think it's good that you're cool, because you've certainly been through it with all the things that you've had in your life. What do you want people to take away from this book? Why did you decide to write it?
I decided to write it because there was so much stigma. At first I said no. I had spent so many years trying to hide as much of my life as I could, that it was just a habit. But I really wanted to share with the world that they don't have to be afraid, that they can live their truth, that they can be imperfect, that they can, that's being perfectly imperfect is being brave, and it's okay. And there's so much stigma around the postpartum depression and the backlash. The support was there from people who had experienced it and needed to hear it, but there was so much backlash as well that it shocked me. So I wanted to do more of that and tell more stories.
And how are you today? Because I would imagine it's still based on what I read, I would imagine you're still going through stuff, still processing.
Always.
How are you today?
Always. Still working on myself all the time. I got a great therapist, and I'm better, healthier than I've been in a long time.
And I'm cheering you on, Hayden. Well done.